Alright guys, so hey, how we doing? We're back up in the Macerator shop and we've got some crafting to do. We need some items made, and that is because we are going to be finishing up our secret project today. That secret project involves our skeleton spawner, if you guys haven't figured it out yet, and how we're going to be automating the killing process. I'm actually very excited about this. I think it's going to be pretty cool. So let's get right into building some things here. First things first, we're going to need some lamps, and I've decided to go with blue since we've got indigo dye. Alright, so for a blue lamp you need some redstone, some lamps, and some blue lumar. Okay, we actually going to have to steal some redstone, I think. I think we got some down in the caves, but so anyway, the blue lumar that we're going to need is going to be 2 dyes and 1 redstone and 1 glowstone. Now, we went and we got a whole bunch of glowstone off camera because I didn't want to bore you guys with another nether expedition, and I actually didn't spend too much time down there as it is. I just actually went for the glowstone dust, did a little bit of exploring, ran into a bunch of pigmen. They didn't like me, so we killed them and left basically. So here's what we're looking at so far. I'm actually, yeah. So that's what we got. We need to start building this, or we need to start making blue lumar because for each blue lamp you need 2 of those. So let's get into this. Alright, so let's just throw all of it up there and we'll make as much as we can. 14. Alright, so we're going to have 14 of those. And I say we make as many of these as we can too, just because these lamps are really cool. So we need a bunch of glass. How much is this? We're going to be able to make 7, it looks like. So we've got 7 lamps. Alright, so that's going to take care of our functionality of turning the lighting on and off, which is one of the key things that I want to happen. Now, the next thing, which is the coolest thing, I think, is how we're going to be actually killing our mobs. And we're going to do it automatically as advertised. Now, we need to stay within the 8 blocks so that they continue to spawn. But what we want to do is use Tesla coils. Okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and make the pieces that we need for this first. So we're going to need rubber and copper. I need to go down here and get some rubber out of our extractor shop. It's working its hind end off. Let's see where our rubber is. See, this generator is another thing. Not cutting it and chewing up my coal. Those things just destroy coal. Oh, we got lots. Okay. Unfortunately, since it is just running off of a generator and not a power supply like our power plant here that isn't complete, it's running on limited capacity. So anyway, we're going to need our copper cables. Getting to be pros at this stuff now. And we need some refined iron. And we should actually cook up some more iron so that we have a stockpile of refined iron, because we've been using a lot of it recently. So anyway, first things first, we need copper cables. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's our 6 copper cables. And I believe it's like this, 3 across the top. Insulated copper cables. Refined iron and a bit of redstone is backwards. It's this way. There we go. There's our electric circuit. So we're going to need 1 electric circuit. Just find iron, redstone we have, and we need an MV transformer. Alright, so an MV transformer is a machine block and 2 double insulated gold cables. Ooh. Alright, well, let's take these 3, 1, 2, 3, and make some gold cables. 2, 3. And then how do we double insulate that? Oh, okay. And that was a complete guess. I guess I've been getting used to Tekkit and what it takes to do things. So 2 double insulated cables. There we go. Perfect. And, well, you know what? We might need it down there. I actually used gold insulated cables for the power supply downstairs, and I'll show you that when we get down there. So where were we at? We've got our electric circuit. Oh, MV transformer. So we need a machine block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Machine block. Check. Check. And then I believe it was this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And refined iron. Yep. There is our Tesla coil. Now I don't want to mess this thing up because that was expensive. We're going to need a lot of this stuff too. Alright, so let's drop back off what we don't need here. That's a bunch of stuff. Lamps we're going to need this. We're going to need to make a lever. We might need a bunch of redstone. I don't know. We might need this and our rubber. Need a lot of that. Screwdriver. Okay. Let's, you know what? I'll meet you guys down at the skeleton farm. Alright guys, so we're on our way down, and this is what we've been hiding, our secret project. It's a skeleton. Skeleton spawner, I guess I should say. So we walk around this way, right? What we're going to be doing is putting our lamps in each one of these holes, but we'll get back to that in a second. Right down here is our lava station. And following this up the wall will take us straight up to our geothermal generator, which is full to brimming with lava and juice. And then the sneak peek brought us right into here. Right into the spawning room, okay? That's what we've been hiding from you guys. Sorry to be so cryptic about it. I wanted to keep it a surprise. I thought it was kind of a cool surprise, and I think the end result is actually going to be even better. So anyway, let me clear this stuff out. And this block as well. We're going to need... See, we actually might need that. Let me see if we have any more of this gold wiring down here. I don't think we do. The reason I'm going with gold is because a Tesla cable requires tons more power. And there's that block on fire again. Anyway, okay, so we have some uninsulated. No more insulated here. Okay. Thought we had some rubber down here. I guess not. So anyway, this actually may also be getting redesigned. I had a great comment left on one of the last videos from one of my subs, and you know what? I wanna quote you properly. So hold on one second. All right, I had to look up the name. Sorry, I couldn't remember. It was Zoa Pore, I believe is how it would be pronounced, and I'm sorry if I'm butchering that, but what he actually told me was that redstone engines can actually be placed side by side, and you just need to reposition them with the silver wrench that we made out of tin, I believe we made it out of. 3 tin and the 3 iron and the iron gear in the middle. That block is just crazy. I don't get it. But yeah, you can place 2 redstone engines side by side next to one another just by clicking on it with that wrench and turning it the way that you need it. So this may actually get overhauled in the coming videos. But as of right now, let's get to work here. Like I said, we need to get a bit more of our insulated cables, our insulated gold wires, because you know what, let's go ahead and just place it. I want to make sure if we put it here, a Tesla coil has a 4x4 radius, so anything 1, 2, 3, 4, which goes all the way out to that wall. Same way this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way out to that wall, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 will be to here, which makes it perfect placement for right there, and then down 1, 2, 3, 4. So what this means is we need our water supplies to go ahead and funnel straight down to this point. I'm going to show you guys how to do that in just a second. I don't have any smooth stone, and that's what that base is, isn't it? Let me make a quick furnace and cook up some smooth stone. I want everything to match in here. I know I have some up top, but I just don't feel like going up to get it. It's that laziness kicking in again. So anyway, you know what? Let's put the furnace there, and maybe that'll stop some of those fires. I doubt it, but there. A couple of pieces of coal in there. Anyway, so that's that. Let's place this. Actually, yeah, let's place it. We're not going to connect it with power yet, but it's going to go right there. And then it's going to zap. Oh, you know what? We better get that torch back up. Obviously, all the torches are going to be coming down, but not yet. Waiting for that. You know what? Let's do our lamps and start getting a little bit of a control panel put together over here. So this is what I kind of envisioned. You come down over here, and we have a giant skeleton face here. Walk through a door over here on the side and down into the control panel, where we probably have glass here so we can just view what happens. And then over here is where we have the mobs come out, or the mob drops come out into tubing that's going to come straight back up into the control room, probably right around this area here. What do you guys think? I think it'll be pretty cool. So anyway, we got one lamp there, one lamp there, and one lamp there. Actually, we need 4. So we're gonna put one right. That's sort of our stepping way out right now, so we need to get rid of that for the time being and put one there. Perfect. Right? And you know what else I'm going to do? Before we wire up those lamps, sorry I'm jumping back and forth. I'm just thinking this through as we're going, and I need to do the water next. So this is how I do water for any mob spawner whenever it comes to laying down within a 9x9 mob spawner like this one. Okay? So, place my water in both corners, and I want the water to flow to this spot here because that's right above where the Tesla coil is going to be. That's right where it's going to be zapping them. Alright, so obviously that's not going to work, is it? That didn't even get the water halfway across. So we pick up the water, and I'm going to show you why I needed those smooth stone blocks. Put it right there, and right there, and we put our water on top of it. Okay? Now you see, oh, we got a little bit further. We got another block, but not far enough yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to make an L in this corner. One, and you wait till the water moves before you place your next one. Just like that. Okay? And gotta fight the currents. right like that, an L in a corner, and that pushes that water all the way down there. All right, now we're gonna repeat the same thing in this corner, waiting till the water updates to place the next block. Okay. Oops. Messed up. We actually need to take this almost all the way to the black. So you need one more right here and right here. And that'll do it nicely. So that leaves just this one block right here where all the mobs are going to get pushed down into. Okay? And what we're going to do with this is just take it one down and 2 watt tall. Now the reason it's going to be 2 tall is because eventually I want to have this so that I can grind mobs as well. So we'll need them to be able to come out and get so that I can kill them. And I'll actually probably do the old method of shooting them up a water spout or something, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. First, we're just worried about making the automated process, and then we'll worry about the manual grinding. So that should actually take care of everything we need to do. Well, that's not true. I'm going to have to take out the torches, so we'll leave this open for the time being. So let's start wiring this bad boy. Alright, and what we need to do is figure out where we want our switch first of all. So let's just do it right here. We're going to clear this out, and actually we need to light this up before we start getting mobs spawning around the outside. I don't believe the range of the spawner is great enough to come out here, but it doesn't mean that it's not dark enough for other mobs to spawn. So let's just hit it up every couple blocks. And yes, that's Nicolite, and no, I am not going to be... actually, I need more torches. I am not going to be mining it because I have Nicolite coming out of my ears. I have so much. Anyway, there's that. Got one there. There's one. There's one. Boop. Boop. Okay, that looks good. Anyway. So we need to build a control panel, like I was saying. And I believe we're going to want to do it right here. Let's do it out of the black. Do 1, 2... that. We're going to need 2 different switches. One switch is going to control the Tesla coil because it needs redstone pulses, and the other is going to control the lamps. The reason for that is for whenever we move this into a mob grinder or an XP grinder, we're going to need the total blanked right there. Sorry guys. We're going to need the and it's not coming back to me. What were we talking about? We're going to need... oh, we need the 2 pieces. We need the... sorry. Wow. That was bad. We need the 2 redstone pulses separate. So the Tesla coil needs to operate separate from the lamps. So we're going to put... we're just going to do our lamp one for now. And we're going to run it all the way across this way to that, and that's the furthest point. Now instead of going, actually no, because we need to go this way to cover this one. That's going to be that switch, and that's going to turn on all these lamps. I'm going to actually continue this one around this one. Alright. Ooh, cool. Alright. Let's just knock these out for now. And let's take our torches down and test... well, we can test a couple things. We can test the water flow by not collecting all the torches as we knock them down, but also making sure that those lamps are going to be enough light to deter any spawning. Okay? Alright. And that should be good. So let's get out of here. Back up top. And let's be risky, guys. What do you say? I don't want him to come out all the way. Or you know what? Maybe I'll do this. There. And let's test out our lamps, our lighting system. Okay? Off. Okay. Obviously that was enough to deter— oh, you son of a guns. I would say that the lighting system works. Let's get rid of these guys. Water system works. Oh, cool. We got a bow. I mean, we already had a bow, but we got another bow. So that is that, guys. I'm going to call that test successful. So, lighting system is a go. So, we've got our water flow down. We've got our lighting system. Let's hook up our Tesla coil.